TikTok, I'm back because I want to do a part 2 on the wrestling unpopular opinions that I have. Some of y'all, I appreciate, that some of y'all was fucking with it. I appreciate that. I love that. I don't care what nobody says. Undertaker's best match that he has at WrestleMania was against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. That WrestleMania always holds a special place in my heart because that's the first pay-per-view like event that I've ever seen on TV. Remember that day like it was yesterday. My dad, he ordered the pay-per-view. We went down my aunt's house. Me and my cousins, y'all, I kid y'all not, we was having like a watch party. Mankind, aka Mick Foley. Oh yeah, he's definitely one of them. I don't see too many people talking about Mick Foley. I always enjoy Mick Foley. Like, he definitely was one of the ones that was not scared to do some off the wall extreme type shit. I will never forget his match that he had with Undertaker. I don't remember what PLE it was, but I will never forget. He threw that fool. He threw Mankind off the cage. Yeah. His match with Edge. They did that in that match, y'all. And I would never forget the shit when fucking Lita set the table on fire and fucking Edge speared Mick Foley into the fucking table with the fire. Y'all couldn't tell me that was not the shit. His match with Randy Orton. What was that? Back in what, 04, maybe 03, 04, when him and Randy Orton was fighting and shit, and he picked motherfucking Randy Orton ass up and threw his ass on them damn thumbtack. That's what I'm saying. Mick Foley is, I don't care, he's one of them. Naomi should have definitely won the Divas Championship back in 2015 when she was heel. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love my Bellas down. I love my Bellas down. I will never forget when they debuted in the WWE. I will never forget that. That was iconic. It definitely was iconic. I will give them that. But y'all not gonna sit up here and tell me that if Naomi won the Divas Championship back in 2015, that her run as Divas Champion as a heel, it would have been way more iconic and way more better than Nikki's. Because look at how her heel run has been and has been as champion. The main event Mafia in TNA, because I'm doing TNA takes two because I used to watch TNA, back then. But yeah, the main event Mafia in TNA, that definitely was a underrated wrestling fraction. Because think about it. I don't know if y'all remember. Look it up. For some of y'all that don't know, look up Main Event Mafia in TNA. You had Booker T, you had Scott Steiner, you had Kurt Angle, you had Kevin Nash, and somebody else was in there too. I can't remember, but y'all, they were running shit on TNA around that time. Umaga should have been WWE champion. There, I said it. God rest his soul. Rest in peace to Umaga. You feel like Umaga definitely should have been WWE champion before he passed. Y'all let the Great Khali, and I have nothing against the Great Khali. He's not my favorite. He might be somebody else's favorite. But y'all let the Great Khali, y'all let him become world heavyweight champion, but y'all ain't let Umaga be WWE champion. And Umaga was way better than the Great Khali to me. I mean, think about it. What iconic match has the Great Khali had? The only thing memorable from him is when he was, when they had him acting like he was squeezing Rey Mysterio's head and the blood and shit was, gushing out. I can name some matches with Umaga. The fucking match against Jeff Hardy. Him and Jeff Hardy stay putting on bangers. Any match that he had with fucking John Cena, banger. And his match with Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, what was it, 23? Chelsea Green should have won Money in the Bank for the women's last year instead of Tiffany Stratton. Kane was more scarier than The Undertaker. I don't care what nobody say. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. I said what I said and I'm not changing it. Yes, Undertaker was definitely scary. But come on now. Y'all mean to tell me that Kane was not scarier than the fucking Undertaker? Come on now. Sheamus should definitely be in the world title picture. Sheamus have proved time and time again that he is definitely one of them. And he definitely can hold his own. And he loves to fight. And he puts up a damn good fight. The TNA knockouts, the women's, the TNA knockouts, they had way better matches than the WWE Divas. I'm sorry. And I love my Divas down. You know I do. I love my Divas down. But we're not going to sit up here and act like around, what was it, 08, 09, 10, like 2010. They were not running shit with that. We had, when my girl Mickey James went over there, what? When Tara, aka Victoria, went over there, they had Awesome Kong. Y'all know about the beautiful people in TNA, y'all. Can't forget about my girl ODB. What? Freaking Daphne. What y'all know about Daphne and TNA now? Come on. Edge is definitely in the top 10 heels of all time. Don't argue with me. This is my opinion. So, yeah, he's definitely up there. When I was younger, I couldn't stand Edge. I hated seeing that man come up on my screen. But guess what? Now that I'm older, I can appreciate that. He did a damn good job. I still don't like how you did Matt Hardy though, Edge, but whatever. Shelton Benjamin should have definitely won a world title before he left WWE. Evan Bourne should have been more successful in WWE. Evan Bourne was definitely underrated. He definitely is up there with the high flyers, the John Morrisons, the Dolph Zigglers, all of them.